What's going on, you guys? Alex here. Today. I'm bringing you another episode of my RaidRaptor series on how to play the deck. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything in over a week. I've been a little busy, but now I have some time to record. Today I will be talking about generic cards that you can play in your RaidRaptor and cards that I think you should be playing. Some of these are okay, other ones are really good, but I will explain why I think you should be playing them and why I'm playing them. So let's start with Swallow's Nest. Swallow's Nest is not a generic card, but it's a Winged Beast generic card. Every Winged Beast deck should be playing this, and RaidRaptor is no exception. When the deck first came out, I was playing 3 of this card. It was just needed. We didn't have many options for our monsters. We only had 3 monsters, and Swallow's Nest was actually pretty clutch. Being able to summon a Mimicry and send it to the graveyard to get a Sharp to get the Mimicry back later was pretty good. I liked it a lot. Right now I'm playing 1. It went from 3 to 2 to 1, and I can't see myself cutting it completely just because it does so much for the deck. It's gotten me out a lot of situations. My opponent tries to negate my effects, and then I just chain it to get a way out of that and get another guy, or just for combo pieces. If you open with this card and 2 RaidRaptor monsters in the hand, you can probably make a 3/4 streaks in the first turn. So I would definitely recommend having 1 in your main deck, at least. It's really good. Twin Twisters. It's another card that I feel that's mandatory in most decks nowadays. Even though there are not a lot of decks that play traps, but the few decks that do lose to Twin Twister. The card is insane. Just the amount of utility you get out of it is just nuts. Some decks can't really use Twin Twisters. They cannot afford the discard fodder, but this deck easily can. Discarding Fussy or Mimicry is just amazing. If you discard anything and then you summon Sharp and get it back, easy +1. Twin Twister is great. I'm playing 2 right now. Like I said in my last video, I want to play 3, but for right now, 2 is pretty good. Rivalry of the Warlords. It's another busted card. Everything you summon except for Dweller and Savage Dragon Infinity are Winged Beasts. I definitely want to play 3 in my deck, but as of right now I'm playing 42 cards, and I think the 2 copies that I have are pretty good. I draw whenever I need it. You go through your deck so much, so you will see this at least once a game. I feel that you should be playing Rivalry right now. It's auto win against a lot of decks if they don't have the outs. Even if they have Twin Twisters, you have Raptor's Gust to negate it, or you can side into Magic Deflector. So I really feel strong about this card right now. I feel like you should be playing 2 to 3. I'm playing 2 right now. Breakthrough Skill, another card that a lot of people are gravitating away from it just because we have Strike. Strike destroys the monster and Breakthrough doesn't. But you get 2 utilities out of Breakthrough Skill. The main monsters that you want to stop is Dweller and Cosmo Dark Witch, which Breakthrough stops. Ever since I added this Breakthrough Skill instead of the Solemn Strike, I'm sorry. I've been doing so much better. This card has just gotten me out of a lot of tough situations. I have always liked Breakthrough Skill, and it's one of the trap cards that I put in all of my decks just because of the utility that it provides. Right now I'm playing 2. I would never play 1 or 3. I think 2 is a very solid number, and I recommend you guys adding it to it. And for the last, I'm playing Vanity's Emptiness, just because a lot of people are summoning Ultimate Falcon first turn with no sort of protection, and that's not very good just because it doesn't do anything. So adding Vanity's Emptiness ensures that your Ultimate Falcon will stay on board. If you have this and Ultimate Falcon, it's probably game. There's absolutely nothing in the game that can out it at that point. So if you're doing the Ultimate Falcon Turbo version of the deck, definitely I recommend Vanity's Emptiness and Rivalry, just because they can't kaiju you over these 2. But Emptiness is really good too when you have field control, and your opponent needs an out to it. So you just like stop them from doing anything threatening to your board, and you would probably win the game because you can turn it off. Well, they are gonna have a tough time. The only way they're gonna do it is Twin Twisters and Raigeki, but no one's really playing Raigeki. So these are the cards I feel you should be playing. By the way, a Lord of Darkness should be here. Let me get one out right there. You should be playing Allure. Yes, there are a lot of monsters that you don't want to get rid of, like banish them, because there's no way to get them back. But I still say that playing 2 Allure of Darkness is really good, just because you can do your double Force Strix play and then search everything you need in a card that you don't really need, something that you don't mind getting rid of, and that's when you Allure of Darkness. I usually Allure of Darkness when I search everything out of my deck and to get into my traps, to get into my limited cards that are not searchable, or if I absolutely have to in my opening hand. But Allure of Darkness is a card that you should be playing in your deck, no questions asked. That's it with the main deck cards that you should be playing. And for the extra deck cards, I get a lot of hate for playing these two. Ice Beast Seraphine, it's probably one of the best cards in my extra deck. The card has won me plenty of games for me to justify being my extra deck. At times I wish I had a second one, but there's absolutely no space. So I will keep the one, and I would highly recommend you guys playing Ice Beast. It does so much work. And Abyss Dweller, it hurts the meta. It always has. If I'm playing any deck that summons rank 4s, Abyss Dweller is in there, just because it does so much. Yes, it might not win you a game, but it will slow down your opponent to the point that you can, in your following turn, come back and kill him. So I highly recommend playing Dweller and Ice Beast. For the cards that I'm not playing, I get a lot of questions. People ask me why I'm not playing F-Zero. F-Zero is not needed, honestly. I keep telling everyone that F-Zero is not needed. Yes, we have 2 Force Strix in defense most of the time, but I usually rather keep those in the field because they're bodies for my opponent to overcome. And if I have 5 Wing Beasts, I can flip into attack and start attacking with them. Again, it's not needed. The only matchup that it's good against might be Cosmos. And even Cosmos, we have a pretty strong matchup because the Xyz that we summon are very powerful and they have like a tough time dealing with them. So there's no reason for me to be playing F-Zero in the extra deck. The other one is number 777 Sins. Yes, it's a very strong card. 4,000 beater that can just be special summoned for free. Technically, it's like very tough to pass on, but there's no space in the extra deck, guys. Yes, someone can make the justification for me to cut a Revolution Falcon, but that's not an option because I summon 2 Revolution Falcons a lot. My opponent has an out to the first one, and then the second one, it's pretty much game. So there's again, no space, no need for me to play 7 Sins, because if my opponent has a special summon monster, the deck deals with special summon monsters fairly well. So that's the main reason why I'm not playing those cards and why I'm playing these 2 over them. These 2 will win you games on their own, and I feel, again, very strong. I feel that you should be playing this. Well, that's it for this episode. Let me know what you think of the deck again. I will be doing an update later, much later, just because right now I'm not playing the deck. I've been playing DDDs, if you see by my deck profiles, I've been playing DDD a lot lately, and that's the only deck that I've been playing, and this deck is just sitting in my deck box because I play now and then, but I haven't been playing it like I should be. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me anything. I usually reply within like 5 to 10 minutes if I have time. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and if you guys want to see some duel videos, let me know, and I can definitely ask my friends. My friends are really good players, so you guys will enjoy that. And thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I'm Alex, out.